Hey everyone, hope you're all well. So today I really didn't know what to film and I didn't want to do something the same as I always do. I'm just getting so bored of doing the same sorts of videos. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different and something that I've had a lot of questions on since I've had a baby, and I wanted to talk about how I've lost and dropped the weight since the whole pregnancy and giving birth and everything. So I've written down 5 key pointers. There's not tons to it, so I don't think this video will be too long. So hopefully it won't bore you as well. But there's just certain things that I've been doing that have kind of really helped me to drop the weight and to get to just to where I feel comfortable again in my body. I thought maybe this video could just be helpful as well if you're looking to drop weight from a certain size or anything, you know, because obviously not everyone's just had a baby. Before I got pregnant, I was a size 8 and I was so happy being a size 8, I wasn't fussed about getting any smaller than that. And obviously, before then I'd had kind of a lot of body image issues as well. So going through a whole pregnancy I found quite difficult body image wise, even though you know it's for an amazing reason. It's it's still difficult for loads of women. So I knew during the pregnancy that I really wanted to focus on getting back to where I was after the pregnancy. I don't think I weighed myself when I was my heaviest, but I was really, really heavy, I'm sure. Also, I wanted to say that it's not like I'm saying I've definitely lost all the weight at this point, but I've definitely lost, I think 90% of it. I feel like I've just got a little bit further to go, but I feel confident enough to do this video, and I feel like everything I've been doing has worked for me, up until this point. At the moment, she's about 3.5 months old, so I've been doing this for about 3 months or so, maybe a little bit less. So my first thing was to try to start changing my diet first, because I know you can't work out just after you've given birth. You've got to give your body a bit of time to you know, kind of adjust back again, because it's been through a lot. So before I could work out, the first thing was to start back with a healthy diet, and it's the quickest and easiest way to take back control of your body and your figure and to start dropping weight healthily. Straight away I tried to cut out all kind of deep fried things, refined sugars, refined carbs, just all the crap basically. I tried to cut out, I really tried to cut out takeaways and things like that, because we have loads of takeaways during the pregnancy. For breakfast I'll usually have maybe avocado on toast or porridge. I've been having quite a lot, mixed in with chia seeds and things like that. And I think it really quickly as well helps you feel a lot better about your body. So the first thing has been watching my diet and also not restricting my diet to no carbs or anything like that. I eat a smaller amount of carbs than I used to, but trying to keep it balanced but just a lot healthier. So then at about 6 weeks you can usually start back at the gym, and I couldn't wait to go back to the gym. Oh my god. And going back to the gym was such a nice kind of it's a nice little break away, because obviously having a newborn is so stressful and a tiny baby. Even though I love her with all my heart, but sometimes you need a bit of time for yourself. So the gym is a bit of a sanctuary for me as well. So it's great mentally and it's great physically, obviously. And at the beginning, for weeks and weeks, I was just doing it on my own. I just go in maybe 3 times a week or so. And I'd go in, do a light bit of cardio on the treadmill, the step machine, and then do some weights and then do some stretches and go home. Just to kind of get my body used to working out again, because obviously it will just freak out at first if I try and go really hard. And when I can't make it to the gym, I'll usually do a run. I'd say about a 15-minute run or something like that, just around the area that I live, just to kind of keep my fitness up and try and keep my stamina up and everything. And then when I get home, I usually do some weight exercises and barm exercises and stuff like that. Yeah, and I just feel it really helps mentally as well. After I do it, I feel so much better. The main thing for me has just been trying to keep on top of working out and not having a break in it, because whenever I break from something, it's really easy for me to just stop doing it. So yeah, I've just tried to keep focused. My next thing is smaller portions. So this obviously ties in with the food section, pointer, but I just find what really massively helps for me is just watching my food portions, because when I was pregnant I was eating a lot more, especially towards the the middle to the end. I was eating a lot more than I was before. And then my belly was obviously used to bigger portions, but I kind of, after having the baby, I started whittling down my portion sizes. Not under eating or anything, just eating the amount that I used to when I'm, you know, before I got pregnant. So I go by the rule of like carbs the size of your fist on the plate, and then half of the plate, around half, is like veg, and then the other quarter is your protein. And that's like my rough guide. I eat a lot of sweet potato for carbs, brown rice, quinoa is amazing. What else? I just try to eat as much veg as I can. I love veg anyway, so that's easy for me. And like salmon, chicken. Like when I do eat bad as well, I just try not overeat loads. So yeah, portions have definitely helped me to kind of start shrinking my stomach back a little bit in a healthy way. Okay, my fourth point is focus and inspiration. I feel like you really have to keep yourself focused. Like for me, again, it's really easy for me to, like, when I start seeing a little bit of progress, like it's easy for me to start thinking I don't need to go as hard as I've been going anymore because I can see progress. When I do want to keep going, it's just like I just get lazy. For me as well, because we've got the wedding coming up, so that's been a really big like goal for me to reach, you know, to get to, and body-wise to get to. Yeah, so I'm very focused on how I want to look on my wedding day and everything like that, and that kind of keeps me going for, like, you know, keeping going to the gym and keeping up with my healthier diet and things like that. And then also inspiration. So I don't really look at other people's bodies a lot much I don't look at other people's bodies a lot at all to drive me on, because I mean, usually I just look back at like my pictures from when we went to Mauritius, and I'm like, that's all I want to get back to. But sometimes people on Instagram can be really helpful. I love my friends on YouTube, Carly, Rowena, Shell. They're such good like role models as well for fitness. I also love like checking up on Tammy Hembrow's Instagram, because she's such an inspiration, especially because she's had 2 babies and she just looks amazing. But don't get too carried away with that one, because it can be dangerous sometimes to compare yourself to someone. I just use it as like a it just drives me on a bit. It's like a bit of a push. Okay, my last one is one that is, oh my god, it's like the best thing ever. But it's something that I know not everyone can afford to do, but it's something that's really helps me, and it's to get a personal trainer. I'd say about 2 months I was doing it on my own at the gym, and but while I was pregnant I was like, oh, I really want to get a personal trainer for afterwards. And at first I was quite nervous because I've never liked the idea of having a personal trainer and they're like staring at you while you're sweating, and I don't know, I just thought it would be embarrassing or something. But they really don't judge you. They do it all day every day, like they're not staring at you sweating. I love my personal trainer. She's been such a big help. I told her what my goals were, and they were to kind of just get back to my size before I was pregnant, just help shrink my belly down, and I want to build my bum. And I've never built my bum before, so it's fun because it's a new thing for me. It's a new challenge. I see her about once a week, and we just have like a hardcore session, and then I go to the gym. At the moment I'm trying to work out every other day, so yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment with the workouts and everything. You pick up so many new moves as well after you work with them, and yeah, it is pricey. Like I didn't realise how pricey it was, but I think especially after a baby it's really worth it, because like, I don't know, it's a big thing for you to go through, so I don't know, it's kind of like a big thing to get back to where you want to be. Not for everyone, but for me, and probably a lot of other women. If you can't particularly afford a personal trainer, there are so many great workouts online and kind of like teachers online that you can use for free. And yeah, there's loads of programs online that you can get as well for cheaper than a personal trainer would be, and loads of things you can do at home if you can't get to a gym. These are just the things that I've been doing. I've been doing a bit at home, bit at the gym, been just trying to stay on top of it. Yeah, at the moment I'm just about fitting into my old size 8 jeans. Sorry. And I am so happy, because I don't know, at first I just thought I'd never fit back into my old jeans, and some of them actually I don't fit into, and I think it's because my hips are bigger than they used to be, but I actually don't mind that much. I just thought it's a good time to do this video because I do fit into a lot of my old stuff, so in a way I'm almost back there, so I thought this video could be a bit helpful. And sorry if I've said things that are really obvious and I don't know, might be boring for some of you, but that's just everything I've been doing. I mean, in general as well, I just try and stay as active as I can, and I love like going on walks and just, you know, stay active. Like whenever you can squeeze in like a walk or a run or just like, I don't know, doing things with the baby, like, or sometimes I'll be holding her and I'll be doing like squats and like, or not holding her and doing tricep dips. I just try and squeeze things in where I can, because obviously you have hardly any time when you're a mum as well. I haven't used any like diet pills or anything like that. I'm not really into that whole thing, so I've tried to do it as naturally as I can. Secretly, I looked up like surgery that you could get while I was pregnant, because I was really in a bad way, like near the end, about my body, and I was like looking up surgeries and things like that, and I just didn't need it in the end. I just, you know, went to the gym as much as I could, and have been, and it does the trick. So it just takes hard work if you do have a bit of time to do it. Okay, so I hope you guys have liked this video. Hopefully it's been helpful, and let me know if you want any other videos kind of like this or different like this, because I like talking about different stuff. Thank you for watching. Leave any tips down below if you've also dropped baby weight, because I think it's really good for like all of us to have a bit of inspiration, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.